Hi guys, Troy here from Hair for All London again. Today I'm going to be cutting in another system at home. So what I'm going to do with this one, because it's a poly lace, so we've got a poly border with a lace front. When we cut in, we're going to tape up all the way around, attach it to the block, and then we're going to be cutting it into the style which is quite a messy kind of brushback messy kind of look. The client sent me some pictures and some measurements, so it's going to be roughly 2 inches around the sides and back, and roughly 3 at the front. So your next couple of videos you'll see me cutting it, and then we will be getting it all cut in and sent out to the gentleman. Right then, so we've got it all taped down on the block. So what we do, use some conditioner. Just, sometimes they're a little bit dry, just to start, so we like to add a bit of moisture straight to the hair. So this is a leave-in conditioner we sell in the salon, the organ. A lot of our clients swear by it, including myself, to be fair. So we're just going to wet it down a little bit all over. And then what we're doing next, we're going to section the back. So I take my clip, I'll go run it across the back, take a section. I tend to aim for around about an inch, maybe an inch and a half, just on this first block, because we're setting a baseline for the rest of the haircut. So I've got my tape measure. So we know the client said he wants it around about, he's shown us, around about 2 inches at the back. So I put it underneath, I take my fingers to roughly where it is, and the first thing I do is I just put a little cut in, right in that centre part, just so I can already set the baseline, so I can continue to copy that all the way round. So obviously you see we always use razors when we're cutting in a system, because we like to give it a nice feathered edge, so that when it blends into your natural hair, it looks a lot more natural, just having a straight edge with a straight pair of scissors. That's what we do then. Done that one little thing, go across, take the next section. Same thing, find where the length is, join it in roughly. A little more moisture on this one. And this will be my last section for this back bit, just because I've reached the crown. So I'm just joining it all through. So you can see I'm just trying to find the long sections and join them in. So the next point is we're going to go all the way around the sides doing the same thing, and then when we get to the top we cut it with scissors and join it all throughout. Right, so I've cut the back and sides to about 2 inches, maybe just a little bit over, because obviously when it's wet it's got a little bit more length. Also when it dries it bounces a little bit. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take the top sections. So some people like to clip it off again, I tend not to. What I tend to do is dampen it all down, take the section across like that, bring it up. Now I'm looking for around about 2 inches again, so I'm going to use my tape measure so I can see it's roughly there, so I know roughly where I'm aiming for. Now I'm going to cut that section all the way across. Make sure it blends into the edges, which it should do pretty well with the fact that we've got 2 inches all the way around the back and sides as well. And then what we do is I'm going to cross section it, which means taking it backwards, just to make sure that it goes all one way, all the length goes all the way through. So what we're going to do, we're going to go all the way through, and then when I get to roughly the first couple of inches of the fringe, so take all this away, once all that's done, when I get to here, we're going to blend it up into 3 inches, and you'll see it at the end. So there you go. So what we've done is roughly 2 inches all the way around the back and sides, 3 inches through the front. Gentleman likes to wear it slightly off to the front, slightly off to the side. So looking at his pictures that we've had, and you know the measurements, that is as close as he's going to B, in terms of before it's been worn, so we can blend it by over himself when he goes to his local barber, or if he comes into us in HQ where we're comes in for a re-groom, we will give it obviously a little bit more blend if it needed. So there you go, another system done.